Okay, everybody. What? No, 1 second, my glasses. Hmm. All right, I don't know where my other glasses are. It's okay. Okay, welcome back. We are on ACI Course 5, Class 4, homework. And we're moving right along, which is wonderful. Question 1, who would like to read? Natalia would love to, I can tell. Please.
Okay, I hope it's me.
Yeah, it is. Full left.
Thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
Name the three types of expertise. If there are in three different times that ripen from deeds. Experiences. Wow, my God. I'm still asleep. Name the
Okay.
three types of experiences that in three different times that ripen from deeds, karma. So three different times, and it's
When can karma ripen? What are the three
uh,
options?
in the future lives and this life,
Yep.
and the third one would be
They just split up. They usually split up the next life as opposed to any other future life. That's all.
oh, next, not next immediate life. Okay, thank you.
It's like this one, next one, or anyone after that. Yeah. Read these.
Karma, whose results you see in this life, karma whose results you see in the very next life, and karma whose results you see in any life after the next life.
Yeah. And the Yoga Sutra says something similar. Drshta, drshta. Results you see in this life and results you don't see in this life, meaning any other life. All right. Good job, Natalia. Uh, 因为
Yes,
你做什么？
attend a class.
对。Please read.
Okay. What are the four types of deeds that, according to the Abhidhamma, will definitely ripen into a future experience?
Yeah. What are the four types of deeds? Do you know? Does anybody know?
Immediate misdeeds.
That would be five, though. Yeah.
Four of the five.
They're like, just forget about that other one.
When
No.
you're done with a strong emotion. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. What else? Towards a strong karmic object, right?
yeah, yes,
Close
parents or Buddha or three jewels.
close to wait, oh, that's the karmic objects.
If you have
Uh,
like habit of doing them.
Maybe. That
When
sounds
you
right.
do repeat,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
one or times.
Yeah, habit. Yeah, strong habit, strong karmic object, strong emotion. I think I'm mixing up lists. I'm thinking close to having a realization, but I think that's what makes the one of the things that can make the object strong.
The proximity.
That sounds good. Uh, read these.
Okay. Deeds, either virtuous or non-virtuous, committed with a strong emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Deeds committed towards a very holy object, such as the three jewels.
Yeah.
Deeds committed repeatedly.
Yeah.
The deeds of killing your father or mother. This is due to the extraordinary level of assistance they have done to you by giving you a human body capable of reaching enlightenment.
Yeah. Yeah, I combined B and D in my head. That's why uh they're separate on this list. Amazing.
Why did
Good.
this? May I ask a question, please?
Yes, what is it?
So the question says, what are the four types of deeds that, according to Abhidharma, will definitely ripen into future experience?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Okay,
As if, and are you saying that implies something won't ripen into a future experience?
I'm just asking.
That's what you're asking, right?
Right.
I know it. I was like, "Oh, maybe they didn't notice. Let me keep going. I don't know. Abhidharma is different, you know? It's not middle way. Um, yeah, everything should definitely ripen to a future experience. So I agree with you. There might be some technicality in the Abhidharma that I'm unaware of why Geshe worded it this way, because obviously logically, if the laws of karma hold, which is what the whole class is about, um, and one of them is if you do something, something has to happen, right? It just doesn't fade away. So, I don't know.
Thank you.
Like more, how about more definitely?
Or maybe immediately, right? In
Uh,
the no?
yeah, it gets hairy. Yeah, this word is definitely. That word makes some kind of logical loophole. Yeah, it seems like it should be more quickly or more strongly or something like that, you know? But I don't know. Next. Number three. Who wants to read? Who's trying to fall asleep? I'm gonna wake him up. Jessica.
Yes, teacher.
Jessica, one, one.
One.
Read this.
What are the two special features of a deed that can cause it to ripen in this same life?
Mm, all these lists. I don't know. Two special features of a deed that can cause it to ripen in this life. I thought these were the special features. Mm, I mean, usually done towards a holy object and
I
with a
think
strong
that
emotion.
the motivation maybe
Yes.
depends on your
Left.
motivation.
Oh, I was right. I was like doubting myself. All these lists. Okay, read this, Jessica.
Doing a deed toward a powerful object such as parents or a Buddha or the community or ordained people. Number two, doing a deed with a very powerful or extraordinary motivation.
Yeah, good.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. All right, this is the other list I was thinking about. Oh, lists. I love you, Buddhism. Um, who's here? Hannah Diachenko, do you want to read?
Yes.
Okay.
What four things can make the object of an action special?
All right. I think this is the list I was thinking of. Uh, if the object has done a lot of good for you, if they're close to having a realization, mm, what are the other ones? If they have high realization,
If they help a lot of people.
yeah. I I wasn't sure if that went with, okay, so they did a lot of good for you and they have helped a lot of people, two different ones, right? Yeah, stuff like that. All right, Hannah, let's read them.
The object, sorry, the object of a deed is special due to the being a higher form of life that is more likely to uh, reach el-
Enlightenment.
sorry,
Enlightenment.
enlightenment if trying it properly. For
Hmm.
example, it is a higher, high,
Higher. Hmm.
higher victor to give financial support to a human
Hmm.
that to an animal, since the farmers has a real chance to reach enlightenment in this life.
Correct. Okay, very good. Yeah, someone who's a higher form of life. I think that's the one we forgot. Okay. Let's have Maria read the next one. Maria. Thank you, Hannah.
The object of a deed is special due to being in a state of serious suffering. For example, helping a sick person, someone taking care of a sick person, or someone who is very cold.
Mm, yeah, yeah. Someone who's in great need. All right. Suffering people. Thank you, Maria. Lynn wants to read the next one, I'm sure. You should unmute your mic. I still can't hear you. No, really, I can't hear anything.
No?
Now we can.
Oh, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. The object of a deed is special due to having given you rich existence. For example, your father or your mother who have given you a body and mind with which you can reach enlightenment in this life.
Okay, yeah. See, yeah, this list overlaps with this other list. That's why I confused the lists. I guess that list is the negative, though. I don't know. Deeds of killing. Yeah, that's killing. Okay, maybe that's not overlap. Okay. Lynn, say assistance.
Existence.
Assistance.
Existence.
Good. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, thank you.
You look different. What's going on? What's Lynn doing?
Yeah.
You look like you're going out tonight. You going out?
No, I stay at home. But today my t-shirt is beautiful, right? Right.
Very beautiful. That's it.
Yeah.
It looks great. Okay. Hong Sun, you read this one.
The object of a deed is special due to possessing high spiritual qualities, such as someone who has seen emptiness directly.
Yeah, this is one I was thinking of. Um, yeah, either they're in great need, they've helped you a lot, or they're it's easier for them to get enlightened, or they're close to enlightenment or something. That's a good way to remember that. Thank you, Hong Sun. Do we have any DCI people here? Seriously.
I remember that one, I think.
Because
Yeah, I'm here. It is
this is
for
four flowers. You know the
year for
do you know
fruit.
the do you know the four flowers? Wait, four different. Yeah. Do you know the four flowers, Jessica?
Yes,
Okay, read this.
name and explain the four different types of consequences that result from a karmic action.
Yeah, what are the four flowers?
Mm, The flower number one is the ripened result. Uh,
Now, don't tell me those names. What does it actually mean? Don't read it.
Means we plant that seeds and it will come to the corresponding result.
No. Somebody who knows it, tell me. What are the
Same
four?
makes same.
Okay, what does that mean anyway?
So that means when you do, you will get what you did.
Okay. In what way though? It's pretty specific because they're all kind of that. That's the first law of karma.
Mm.
The result will similar to the action you do in the
That's
first one.
Yeah, but that's just the first law of karma.
Yeah.
Here, either it ripens as your own habit, the world around you, the people around you, or the life you're in. Okay, those are the four flowers. All right, here we go. And they have names. The names are just code names. They don't mean anything. If you memorize a name, that's fine, but that doesn't mean you understand what it means. All right? First one, ripen result. A bad karma, for example, takes you to the hell realms, to the spirit realms, or the animal realms. Okay, that's the realm you're in. Okay, that's one. Next, code word. That's why it's in quotes. It doesn't mean anything. Corresponding experience, because they're all ripened results. They're all corresponding experiences. It's just a code word. It doesn't help you understand it. You can memorize it if you want, though. If you are born as a human, you tend to get hurt in the same way you hurt others. For example, if you stole from others, you tend to be stolen from, right? So you get back what you gave. That's what that one means. Corresponding habit result. In your next life, you tend to enjoy the same sorts of deeds. For example, if you killed others, you enjoy harming things even from your childhood. Okay? So this is the habit. So it comes back to you where you live, it comes back to you, and you have a habit of doing it. Okay? Environmental result. Your deed has an effect on the kind of world you're born into later. For example, sexual misconduct causes you later to live in a place which is foul smelling. Okay? So you're born in a realm, but now you got to fill that realm in with particular stuff and experiences. And that's the environmental result. Okay? So you're born on Earth, but there's a lot of different places on Earth or whatever. You could live in somewhere extremely poor or somewhere extremely rich and still be
Uh,
on Earth.
Teacher,
What?
sorry, according to DCI, I I remember that the flower number four is the eight. Um,
Is the what?
is the number eight, number one in the list.
Number one in what list?
I mean the four flowers. So the flower number four
Meh.
is is
This is
the number one in the list.
in this list?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
no,
arbitrary. It doesn't.
number eight
Number eight?
is meant
Wait,
to decide which realms you be into, right?
A, you mean?
Yeah,
Letter
right.
A. Letter
Letter
A.
A, letter A.
Yeah, I guess she'll change it because it's for a different audience. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You
So
changed
it's
it.
the flower number four.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Mm.
The point is, I know a lot of people who have taken these courses but don't know how to apply them, which is really sad, okay? This is all for practical use. So this one is the realm you're in. This one is what people do to you. This one is how you act. And this one is the particulars of where you are, where you live. Okay? That's the four flowers. If you remember that, you can use it today. Is your country rich or is your country poor? Right? You can use that right now. Are people yelling at you or are they giving you hugs? Do you want to yell at other people or do you want to think about emptiness? And finally, are you human or are you a golden retriever? All right? And next, do you want to be human again or do you want to be a golden retriever? Right? Depends what you're doing now. Understand? This is very important. Okay? Extremely.
Dr. Ward, I have questions. Uh,
Uh-oh.
how stopped correspondent habit? For example, if you do past life and you do no, you did this life and you tired do these things, how stopped? It's
Um, well, if you're fortunate enough to have the karma to hear these teachings, you did something else a little different too. All right? And so
Mhm,
now you have to, whatever good seeds you have to cultivate them, right?
mhm,
So to get out of samsara, what you do is whatever uh it's like maybe 99% of your life is messed up and horrible, difficult. But 1%'s okay, okay? 1 hour of ACI a day, okay? So you have 1/24th of your day is something good, at least, right?
mhm,
So that you have to take it and grow it. So how would you grow it? You grow it with wisdom in action. So if you have a habit of, I don't know, They use the habit of killing people. So then you harm things, you have a habit of that. So then you use the wisdom you learn in ACI and you apply it to that. So anytime you get the habit or the urge to hurt something or somebody, you at least think this is coming from me from a past karma I did. That's why I have this urge. Okay? If you
Mm-hmm.
can't, you stop yourself and you do the opposite. You help life and you think that now this seed is going to create something, a new corresponding habit, a new ripened result, a new corresponding experience. But you have to keep doing it. If you've ever tried to plant a garden, in the beginning it's very hard because things are like weak and they need nurturing. But then later you can't stop it. You have too many tomatoes, you have too much squash, you have too many cucumbers, you have too many green beans. That's what happened to my father with his garden. Our problem was too much food. He had to give it away, right? But in the beginning, you have to work really hard to make sure everything grows right. Then it's like Geshe Michael's life, Geshe. What's his problem now? Oh, I don't have enough time for all the virtuous projects I have. That's Geshe, that's later Bodhisattva problems. In the beginning, the problem is, oh, I hurt people. Later, the problem is, which virtuous project am I going to do now? I'm too busy. Seriously. That will be your problem later. Who am I going to help? Should I help the Arya or should I help the Bodhisattva? Should I help those ordained people or should I help my student? Those are your new problems. Okay? And because you have a new corresponding habit and it becomes a new corresponding experience
Okay.
and a new environmental result. You're surrounded by a bunch of Dharma nerds most of the day. No, no offense. Okay.
Mhm. Thank you.
Apply it. I was talking to someone yesterday and oh yeah, I was talking to someone and they've been studying for a little while and they're smart. They're no dummy. But they they didn't know how to apply karma and emptiness really. Um, I gave them some hints and they're like, "Oh wow." I'm like, "Oh wow. Oh no." It was so I don't know. It's just karma. I don't know. You the karma to understand karma. The emptiness of emptiness. The emptiness of seeds. The karma of emptiness. Karma and emptiness. Natalia wants hints. Here's some hints. Two husbands, the pen, ACI. No, I'm joking. Um, and I'm not perfect at it, okay? I make mistakes. Um, but what you do is as much as you can throughout the day, you think of seeds. And if you're a little more advanced, you think there's nothing here but my seeds at all. If you just think seeds, you can't get out of samsara. All right? The fact that things are coming from you, is that emptiness? Is that emptiness?
No.
No, not really.
Yay, Mike, Maria, and Jessica are correct. What is it, Mike?
It's that everything out there isn't the way I'm seeing it. Everything out there has infinite possibility. So I'm looking at I'm seeing my projection of the world, but that doesn't mean that that's the way it is.
Mm, that's pretty good. You're still a little hazy though. Let me tell you one very brief sentence exactly what emptiness is, okay? There's nothing that exists but your seeds. That's it. That's karma and emptiness. One sentence, okay? But if you say everything's seeds, that's dependent origination. I think someone put in the chat. But if there was no dependent origination, what would there be?
Everything being the same for everyone.
Mm-mm. Emptiness. Emptiness. If you negate all karma, you have emptiness.
Yeah.
That's emptiness. I mean, yes, that is the same for everyone, but I just wanted to click and connect for you like that. Does that make sense?
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's it. That's what you think about all day. And then, and then the only question is, what are the best karma to do all day? That's it. And then that's a step ladder out of samsara. Because you're not Geshe Michael. So you can't Geshe Michael hit a button and it affects 100,000 people because he has 100,000 students or something, right? You can't do that because you haven't worked for 50 years at building a sangha across the world, teaching people these things. So you have to start today with your dog. Rover, do you know you're in this realm because you bit people in a past life? Okay, then your cat, then your kids, then your cousin, and then your mom, and then two ACI students like that. Okay? Got it? That's, was that a hint enough? Hey, Bobo. Speaking of children, hey, Bobo, ¿qué quieres, amor? ¿Tu libro? Oh, it's so beautiful. I love your beautiful book. Oh, she did? Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my daughter and stuff. Okay, try that all day for the rest of your life. Tell me how it goes. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you so much.
There's a
Cảm ơn
sixth
thầy.
question? Oh no. I thought there was five. Oh no.
You?
D- Damn it. It's very long too. Theodore, why did you wait till now to remind me? Uh,
Sorry.
okay, it's just an example of each, okay? I'm gonna go over it fast. I'm sorry. Just study it on your own. Oh, select three bad deeds, one representing each of the gateways, and explain the four consequences it will produce. Here we go. In the body, in body, answer can be for any one of the following three: killing, stealing, sexual misconduct. The ripened result will be, for any of the body, a birth in one of the three lower realms. Corresponding experience result, even if you are eventually born as a human, then similar harm comes to you, respectively, if you live a short life and are continually unhealthy, you don't get the things you need to support yourself, or can never have your own things. And there are many people vying against you for your partner. Bye, boo boo. Sorry, I forgot about question 6. He's very disappointed. Corresponding habit. You are attracted to doing the same wrong things again in your new life, killing, stealing, or committing sexual misconduct. Okay? Environmental result. Even if you're born as a human, you live in a place which is dangerous or unhealthy. for killing. You live in a place where crops do not ripen properly, where there is famine and drought for stealing. You live in a place which is filthy and smells bad for sexual misconduct. Okay, I'm going fast. I'm sorry. B, in speech. In speech, an answer can be for any one of the following four: lying, divisive talk, harsh words, idle talk. Ripen result. For any of the above, a birth in the three lower realms. Wah, wah. Corresponding experience. Result. Even if you are eventually born as a human, then similar harm comes to you. Respectively, people discredit what you say for lying. You tend to lose your friends. Divisive speech. You have to hear many unpleasant things around you. Harsh speech. And no one pays any attention to what you say. Idle speech. Corresponding habit. You are attracted to saying the same wrong things again in your new life. Lying, divisive talk, harsh words, or idle talk. Environmental result. Even if you are born as a human, you live in a place where your work never has any great result, and there are many dangerous and deceptive people around you for lying. You live in a place where the environment is inhospitable and dangerous for divisive talk. It always got me that these talk things leads to danger specifically. It doesn't feel like they should, but maybe. You live in a place which is covered with thorny bushes, sharp rocks, generally rough, without sufficient water, and frightening. Arizona, for harsh words. I am harsh sometimes. Jason Kopp was right. And you live in a place where none of the th trees or plants give fruit which are ripe or which ripen at the right time. And there are few parks or places to relax. Many frightening things around for idle talk. All right. Is everyone having fun? In mind, answer can be one of any one of the following three: craving, ill will, and wrong views. Ripen result. For any of the above, a birth in one of the three lower realms. Corresponding experience. Result. Even if you are eventually born as a human, then similar harm is done to you, respectively. You are overcome by feelings of desire, dislike, or ignorance. Yeah, feelings of desire if you were unhappy with what people got that they wanted. Dislike if you were happy if they got what they didn't want. And ignorance if you was ignorant. All right. Corresponding habit result. You are attracted to thinking the same wrong things again in your new life. Craving, ill will, and wrongness. Last, and certainly not least, environmental result. Even if you are born as a human, you live in a place where things get worse by the day and month. That makes sense to me. Like you were unhappy when people got what they wanted, so you're put in a spiral where things get worse, meaning like you don't get happy. You live in a place where there is much illness and infectious diseases and dangers and war, dangerous insects and animals, evil spirits and criminals for ill will. And this is all over the world, right? But it seems like some countries it's more specific. So I don't know. I wish I could go to all these countries and be like, this is what you did. Stop, please. I don't know. My country's kind of getting like that too. I should be happy for people. And you live in a place where the holy Dharma has degenerated or been lost altogether, where people hold filthy things to be wonderful and pain to be something pleasant. That sounds like my world. Thanks, translators. Sorry if that was a little fast. I checked the homework and I got the five, and I was like, just five. All right, that's definitely on the quiz. Okay. So if you're doing the quiz, which if you're not, and you're not done your ACI classes, I don't know. I'm not doing this again, but they're being recorded, so you know, you can watch them if you want. All right, so the quiz is tomorrow. Please study all the wrong things you did.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
teacher.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you for your day. Thank you for your time. Bye.
Bye.
Translators.